It's 1:30. Gonna do a quick little drive through Central Florida just to kind of give you an idea of latest conditions and anything that's going on. Just drove through the neighborhood. Some small branches are down. Some bigger branches were down. No real serious crazy damage to houses um, or any other property that I could see. And there was one power line down. Bunch of small branches, leaves. Mainly, that's it. So let's go for a drive. So I'm just gonna flip around. Hey, what's up, good 7513? Gonna do a camera pass here. Gonna flip this around. So let's see. Flip. There we go. All right. Okay, camera pass. Let's just gonna back up here. So that way I can be safe. Safety first. It's slightly raining. It's 66 degrees out right now. It's not very windy. So, yeah. I mean, hard to believe that last night a hurricane really came through because, I don't know, nothing really bad happened. We didn't have any flooding.
Fantastic says that was an ugly sight for a minute there.
It was. The picture of you came up, and it was very ugly and scary. Thanks, Dan, for coming on and letting me see that picture of you. Good to see you, though, Dan. Daniel. In fact, Dantastic Finds Daily has gone viral, so definitely check him out. He's a big deal now, not just on the Midway Mania, but also on the YouTubes.
Somebody said something just before that, but I didn't catch the name.
Oh, Good 7 Bad 13 commented. Let's see. Live chat. And I'm trying to remember. We're trying to figure out how to see all your comments. I know Good 7 Bad 13 commented something, and I responded, said, hey, what's up? Good to see you. There's 3 people on right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome. As you can see, we're driving through Claremont right now. Not a whole lot really going on. This is our first time going out since things got bad. Last night, the power went out just a little, came back on.
A few times, but nothing too long.
Yeah, nothing very long or bad. Gas stations, hard to tell if they're open right now. A lot of places are closed.
You folks be safe. Good 7 Bad 13.
Oh, will do. Thanks, man. Good to see ya. Take care. Tell your family I said hi. So, like right now, all the theme parks are closed, and
Possibly opening tomorrow. Looks like Wawa is open.
Wawa is indeed open. Let's see. Just one second. We're gonna take a look here. It's really not raining much right now.
Still a few passing showers from the outer bands.
Yeah. So I don't know who else is here other than Dantastic Finds. Matt Hayden! What is up, brother? We are doing okay. Yeah, totally safe. I'll turn off the wipers. There's nothing going on, man. Like traffic light, so that's good. Light traffic, yes, it is definitely light traffic. In some areas on the Gulf Coast, so the West Coast, they got hit hard, like really hard, like waist deep water flooding. Everything's completely washed out. Central Florida, we just got a lot of rain. They were saying about 8 inches of rain. Nothing was standing, like no water is like pooling up and flooding. As you can see, there's a lot of hills around here, so it's hard for along here it to flood. So
Orlando has flooding though.
Orlando has some flooding. We know that around the resorts at Disney, there was some flooding going into the hotels. And it looks like some of the restaurants are still closed.
PJ's is still closed.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday, the supermarkets, they were only open for a few hours in the morning. Gas stations, same thing. Most places are all out of gas. I drove back from Georgia a couple days ago.
Walmart is still closed.
Walmart is still closed. When I was leaving Georgia a couple days ago, coming into the state, the traffic was super light except for all the linemen for the power company. And some generators were coming in, some wood was coming in, gas was coming in, but most of the other direction was nothing but cars getting out of the state. So
There's some debris by the trees, but there's not a whole lot. Racetrack looks like it's still open.
yeah, racetrack is indeed open, like inside, not just the gas pumps. Dunkin' Donuts had a little bit of damage to their outside sign, like their banner.
We saw a tree down earlier.
Yeah, there's a couple little tree branches down. Again, really surprisingly enough, no real damage. I mean, all the trees on the left and right side of the road, there's no branches ripped off or trees down. The tail end went through this morning. It was still pretty windy and rainy, but the winds got upwards of like 60 miles an hour, and then now they're just kind of a light breeze, so nothing too serious.
Good to see you guys are okay. Matt Hayden, fantastic. Lights. I kind of missed that it faded out. I'm sorry, fantastic.
Oh yeah, he said light traffic. That's good. And if we kept right there. Sorry, trying to make sure we get everybody's comments here. And then live chat. Are you on 27? Yes, we're currently headed south on Highway 27. 27 goes from Miami all the way up north. To be honest, I don't even know how far up north it goes.
Like really far up north, like I think like New York north or something.
Oh, it goes all the way up to New York.
Or Indiana or something, I can't remember.
Yeah. So it goes way, way up there. We're about 230 miles from Miami. Right now, if you're wondering where in Central Florida we are, we're pretty much like smack dab middle of the state. Hour and a half, darn near from both coasts, give or take. Just west of Disney by half hour, 45 minutes ish. I know yesterday, if you were to see a car on the road, you'd call them nuts. Today, there's lots of cars on the road, and I don't know. It's just everybody going about doing their thing. Really, there's I am really surprised. There's nothing going on here. Currently, the East Coast is getting the tail end of the storm over by Daytona Beach. Their storm surge is pretty bad. They've shut down like the tollway. Regular freeways are open though. Really, I was really kind of expecting more. This is my first hurricane that I've ever been through, so I wasn't worried or scared or anything. I figured once they hit land, they're not too bad, but you know, when it ramps up to a category 5 right before it hits land and then things get real ugly, you just kind of really never know. That construction site looks like everything is still there, like nothing got taken out, so that's good. People's lanais, their coverage around their back porch, they look like they're still standing. Solar panels are still on the roof, so that's good.
That light we just passed was already out. It wasn't working yet.
Oh, that's a good thing to point out. And it's chilly. It's 66 degrees. Supposed to get a high of 73 at some point.
I think we've already reached the high for the day.
I guess we reached the high for today, and now we're getting back down into the lows.
That's a significant drop for Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, considering that just a few days ago it was 30 degrees warmer, that says something. But then again, for my Idaho friends that are on here, and then I know that I've got a Washington friend on here, a 30-degree drop is pretty typical out there, because it'll be 60 and then drop down to 30 all in the same day, or 30 degrees and drop down to negative 30 in Idaho. It can get pretty ugly.
Should have done a live stream yesterday so they could have seen the weather.
Right. Well, I mean, there's a little just some rain coming down kind of side. As you can see, there's trees on both sides of the road, and everything is still standing. Power lines are still standing. The roads are wet, but not like flooded or pooled up or anything. Like there's a little bit of water right there.
And it looks like we had somebody just join, so just so you know, we're headed south on 27 in Claremont. We're like in the south end of Claremont, south end of Lake County. Pretty much due west of Disney World. Not by much.
Yeah, Disney World is just straight east of us. Almost.
Still a little bit of wind.
Yeah, not too bad. I think it's picked up a little, but compared to what it was yesterday or even like last night or this morning, it was pretty windy. I mean, it was 60 miles an hour winds this morning. So pretty windy. So whoever came on, hi, welcome. Feel free to tell us hi, so we know who we're saying hi to. Wish there was more to show right now. There's not a whole lot. But this is our first time going out, so you know, for all we know, it could have gotten really nasty in the beginning, and you know, had something to show you. But then again, right now, as we're going, who knows? Maybe we will come across something good to show you. But at least you know, like, if you have family and friends out here, and you're wondering how Central Florida is holding up, just know, for the most part, the worst thing that somebody could experience right now is more or less like a tree kind of falling. But K-Dog, how is it there? Well, lightly raining, light winds. I mean, most somebody's gonna have happen to them out here right now would be like a tree limb come down. If you have trees around your house, you know, a tree branch falling, or nice. They're just still is helpful people. Just kind of depends on where you are, or closed, or both. Yeah, things might be network service. I know on the coast, in Gulf Coast, they have no towers out there, so they're bringing in towers from other locations to try and help with service for cell phones. So out here, things might be a little spotty. Our gas prices, looks like diesel's $4.49, unleaded's $3.19. They kind of bounce between $3.19 to $3.39. So we didn't have any gas gouging, which is always nice, always nice. It's like the construction area to my left. Everything is still there. Nothing got torn up too bad. Don't know why we're stopping at a green light, but we are. I'm sure if we drove through some neighborhoods, we'd be able to see more damage. There's a good chance we're going to be trying to drive around Disney later. Probably do a live stream on that just to give an idea of any damage that happened with the parks, if any.
Looks like Circle K may be open over there.
Yeah, Circle K is open. I don't know if from your angle you can see the lights. Stop lights are definitely swaying. In fact, the street sign right there
is missing right there.
Missing. So that's down. That one sign over there is kind of messed up, but that could have been messed up before. Around here could have been a car that went off the road and hit it. Floridians aren't necessarily the best drivers. It's true. There's another sign in the median over here that is bent. Let's see, right there. There.
We did go through an intersection before that had no lights that were supposed to have lights.
Yeah, all the lights were out there. There was no power going to them at all. Like the rain during there stopped. Very light sprinkles.
I don't know if you can see them. They're kind of coming in sideways off of the windshield.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be windy, I think, all day today.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, I'm sure neighborhoods are probably going to be pretty bad. But just driving down the main highway here, things do not look too bad. Thank goodness.
Some debris over here.
Yeah, little.
Like construction debris and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all could see that with the way I'm holding the camera.
Oh, that sign thing got knocked over.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Sweet new apartment homes.
So this should be a solid light, but this one's technically out. Technically, we have the right of way, but apparently that's not going to happen.
Not today. I guess it's cross traffic rules today. So that light's out, but the next
Love's
one coming up
is definitely open. They're pretty
Love's-
crowded right now.
Yeah. This light's.
There's a bunch of linemen that were posted back behind these trailers. You'll see
That's
in just
a
a minute.
lot of linemen.
It's where they were staging.
Wow. In fact,
Oh,
most
look
of
at all
those
the traffic
guys.
coming up there.
Oh wow. Most of those
Sorry.
linemen passed me on my way here from Georgia the other day. Like they were all heading south.
There's a lot of traffic headed north. We'll see that in a minute when this line turns. Or light.
Hi, 6 people who are on right now. Feel free to stop and say hi.
Looks like there was a lot more traffic heading north earlier.
Yeah, I think just the light backed everybody up. A lot of people are going to McDonald's. They're all McLoving it today because I don't think anywhere else is open.
I'm surprised they're actually open, to be quite honest.
Yeah. I think Wendy's is closed.
And you're not seeing double? Yes, there are 2 Waffle Houses. Yes,
Yeah.
2 Waffle Houses right next door to each other.
And they're both hiring. Oh,
Ooh, look
and
at
they're
the-
open.
The Burger King sign got some damage.
Oh, yeah.
That was not like that before. We got palm trees that almost seem like they're stuck in that position.
Yeah, now, I
But
don't know.
Waffle House is definitely hiring, so if you want a job, right here at 27 and I-4.
Then again, I think Waffle House is always hiring. If you've never had Waffle House, it's good. I like it. Just make sure you bring a coat with you because it's always freezing inside. But you gotta get like, I want to say it's like the All-Star with grits. And then you mix it all together. Really good. And this is I-4. Looks like traffic going both directions is wide open. Usually going east, it is backed up pretty bad. What you're looking at is one of the most deadliest freeways in the U.S. And that car detail shop is all knocked down.
Yeah, it is. That should have probably been something that would have been taken down before the...
Yeah, little things. Little things. It's like Wawa doesn't have power to their gas prices, or...
Racetrack was like that. One of the racetracks we passed by was like that too.
I think they have gas. There's people pulling in by the pumps, but
Looks like it.
it's hard to tell really. The bushes and everything going on. We'll get a better look in a second. Correction, there's
No gas.
no gas. Hungry Crab's got a lot of people there though.
Oh, they're open. Yes, they are.
Wow.
Wow, there's a bunch of trash there, and it
That
stayed.
was like it.
I know, but it stayed.
Yeah, the trash stayed.
Racetrack's open. Looks like they got
They
gas.
got gas. Woo. The line of cars.
329.
Florida Welcome Center.
They are not open.
They're not welcoming people today. Well, looks like Central Florida along